Was good. Mic checks 1 2 1 2. All right, this is probably going to be a quick one. So let's share it out. So I don't know what time it is where y'all located at. But give me some shout outs, man. Let's get some shout outs. What's up? Let's go. Y'all know what it is. Always got to start with some good music. Let's go.
Got some bad news this morning. Got some bad news this morning, which in turn made my day. When this someone spoke, I listened.
Listen up.
All of a sudden, has less and less to say. Oh, how could this be? All this time I've lived vicariously. Who's gonna save my soul now? Who's gonna save my soul now? How will my story ever be told now? How will my story be told? Made me feel like somebody else.
Just warming up.
Although he was imitated often, felt like I was being myself. It's a shame that someone else's song was totally and completely dependent on. Who's gonna save my soul now? Who's gonna save my soul now? I wonder if I live to grow old now. Getting high cause I feel so low now. And maybe it's a little selfish. All I have is the memory. Yet I never stop to wonder, was it possible you were hurting worse than me?
Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Still my hunger turns to greed. Cause what about what I need? Oh, who's gonna save my soul now? Who's gonna save my soul now? Oh, I know I'm out of control now. Ooh, tired enough to lay my own soul down.
I don't think y'all ready. Y'all ain't ready for me. Where we at? Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. The link is right there. Jump on real fast. This is going to be kind of fun. Come on in the room. So that was Crazy CeeLo Green. So let's go. Come on. Let's go, y'all. Come on. I know y'all like Church is in.
Let the choir shine.
What the hell is Sabir going through?
Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are.
So we tell them. Sabir Bay from Philly.
Pushing and wailing, hallelujah.
sweet black Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah,
Hallelujah. Come on. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah, 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 the
Private black Jesus.
big beat with the bass, arrangement, each beat shit is played, a BK, and no LA, a boogeyman and a gold DJ, a good card,
Yes, y'all.
oh look it out, make it run, lift it off, I like a dog, and when they rock, they say that's my one, 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 that's my one. I turn it off, pump it up. And when it feel good, tell you it's good for real. And when it's real, baby, that's how it's supposed to feel. Testify, hallelujah, the private black Jesus. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Come on.
Hallelujah, 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 sweet black Jesus. Matthew 6:33, read and believe in the book. Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah,
Hallelujah. Come on.
hallelujah, private black
Jesus.
If you've been baptized, if you've been baptized, if you've been baptized, if you've been redeemed, if you've been redeemed, if you've been redeemed.
Come on. I don't pay for blue checks, so come on over, y'all. We don't pay for blue checks over here.
Let the fish fry proceed.
Hallelujah,
Private black Jesus. Shout out to Yasin Bey and Manny Fresh. Oh yeah, most def. Yasin Bey. So we don't pay for blue checks over here. I thought about it. I said, damn, should I pay $14.95 a month to try to impress somebody or just impress them? So most of these people, whether y'all know it or not, it's a video. Y'all should check it out on HBO. I don't know how many of y'all saw that video before, but it's called Fake Famous. Look it up online. It's called Fake Famous. And what it is, it said that you can buy friends, you can buy likes, you can buy all these beautiful things that people love to go to. So yeah, this thing is real. So all of you so-called woke black conscious people that's running around here thinking that is you, let's be honest. Let's be transparent with them. Tell them that you actually pay for followers. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Even comedians made skits of that. When dude was in the alley one time saying how many likes we're gonna get, how many blue checks we're gonna get. So the blue check is supposed to verify you, right? That's what it's supposed to be. But the crazy part is, just like alcohol and everything else, weed too, they said we can make money off of this. And who are we gonna go to? The niggas, the black people. Don't get mad at me. I'm just being real. This is how it is, right? So everybody wants to be fake famous. And if you think I'm lying, go online. If I have time, I'll look it up for you and play it for you. You can go to YouTube and punch in Fake Famous. And it'll tell you can buy friends, you can buy followers, you can buy all these beautiful things that everybody likes, but no real truth is coming out of none of their mouth. That's why they don't want to sit in the room with real people. So even some of these attorneys are playing make-believe or fake people. They're playing the same game. So I saw a video, and honestly, how many of y'all saw this book before? Raise your hand. How many of y'all saw this book before? What's up, Tiff? What it do? You there, Tiff? You free from children?
Nothing, baby, nothing. Trying to get this knowledge, soak up this wisdom.
You baby free, huh?
I am, I am.
You know what's funny? I didn't even have nothing prepared, and I was having a conversation. Shout out to my sis, and she was bringing up this thing about the Yahoo, and I'm so sick of people with all these groups and these titles that are Yahoo, and I'll get into that in a minute. So I said, how can I put something together real fast when I come in a spot, right? Who's going to be up with me? How many people is going to be up? I don't pay for blue checks, and followers, but
Right,
I really don't. But I'll, no lie, I would take all their followers. Whoever they would put me on a platform with, I would definitely take their followers from them. You could say this egotistical, but that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Okay.
right.
So it's not about it. So what happened, right? I'm really trying to sit in the room with these people to figure them out, right? So as I'm sitting there, I'm answering the questions, right? In the video I did earlier, everybody said that video was fire earlier. So if you didn't see the video I did before this,
Oh, I was here. Mm-hmm.
oh, it was crazy. I didn't even go that deep. I didn't even go deep into that video earlier today, right? So
Right.
this is a book I have called Sources of Liberties. Can you see where it says the American Bar Foundation at?
I do.
Okay, so let me show you. How many people ever heard of this book before? Raise your hand. Say hallelujah.
Mhm.
Hallelujah. So let me show you something inside the book, right? I had this book for a long time, right? But let me show you how ill this is. It says few scholars and few practicing lawyers realize that the Magna Carta of the British statutes, look, but it talks about it should be required reading in every school, in every college. Now, this is how I highlight stuff, right? And I can figure it out. Then it says it's practically unknown to students and lawyers. This is the weird part, right? So this is from the American Bar Foundation.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna show you how crazy these things are sitting right in front of. And there's a law library in Houston, Texas called Harrison Law Library. Look it up, sis. Can't make this up. Anybody from Houston on my feed? And I was telling the sis, I was doing a lecture at the Shape Center in Houston, Texas one day, right? And it was a bunch, because I'm saying this because that lady Sunny, she's supposed to be an attorney, I believe, off the View.
Uh-huh.
She's supposed to be an attorney, right? So
Right.
that's what I'm saying this. And I'm setting the stage for all of this, okay?
Okay.
So in the Harrison Law Library, and if you look it up, Make Me Out of a Liar. I like that. Yo, she got Tiffany Bay. Ain't there some stuff? Yo, let me tell you something, how ill this is. You see how easy this is, what you're doing?
Yes,
That's how you proclaim your name, but you ain't got to pay $3,500 or $4,500 for it.
at all at all.
Let me explain it to you. Because you know why what's happening? Because it's on public records. It's public. Let me
Right.
explain to you this part. The crazy part is, right, when Yasin was at the Kennedy Center, I never forget he said this. Aja at the Kennedy Center, right?
Uh-huh.
He was on stage. I never forget, we was backstage, and he said, watch what I do when I go on stage. He went on stage and said, when I say Yasin, you say Yasin. When I say Bay, you say Bay. Yasin Bay. Yasin Bay.
Uh-huh.
What did he just do? He just made it publicly known. No paperwork, big. Y'all don't get this yet?
No.
So people believe, because you do have some people that's hustling people that would actually sell people paperwork for 35.
Right.
People will find $3,500 to $4,500 for it. What you're
And
doing,
had me looking up the nationality to look for me a nationality card and all of that.
no, you don't.
Yeah, I know I don't. After I got on your live, I realized I really didn't, because like everybody else who I was on, that's what they was on, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, that shit costs high, man.
Now I wish I was getting the 35 to 4,500. I'll just tell the sister that, and I hope I can say it. And I ain't gonna say her name, but she told me. I said, you know how many people I can really hustle? I can hustle the hell out of y'all for real. You have no idea what's in my crazy head. I didn't pay probably $11 for my name on everything. But that's a whole
You
nother story.
did that.
What you just did is making it publicly known. And you just
Mhm.
the key is to stand on it. You have to
Right.
know how to stand on it. So I said that to say, but that's what Yasim did. Now he's known around the world as Yasim Bey. I'm known around the world as Sabir Bey. See how that works?
Right.
But he
Yeah.
just made it publicly known. But that's all. You got to know how to stand on it.
Okay,
So
so I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, all right, like for Sabir, your name always been Sabir.
hell no.
All right, so you remember, like, all right, I just started back with, like, I just started with putting Tiffany, because at first I had Kedra B, but I remember you saying something that my name was supposed to be given to me, right?
Yes, but this is the thing. I had my name, my name now for over 30 years. So it's
Right.
nothing new. So half my life. So my thing is it's a whole nother story, but I don't want to get into that. I mean, I'll do one-on-ones with people. I'll give you a call.
All
But
right.
it's a whole story behind that. And my name was given to me, Sabir. It was given. And it was given to me by an elder when I was in CFCF for contempt at court. And he used to watch me every single day. Every day. He said, "You're very patient." I used to sit with the Christians. I sat with the Muslims. I sat with everybody. But he would
Hmm.
watch me every day while I was in CFCF. So CFCF, you got 23 hours locked in and 1 hour out. So I said you can move around if you're doing certain things. But I remember sitting in this in a cell with this elder, and he told me this back in 1998, 90, no, 98, 99, about 98, 99. I remember because my son was 3 years old. I mean,
Uh-huh.
and he told me, and he said, one day I won't be able to touch you. This is what he told me. I said, you will always be able to reach me. I
Okay.
didn't like the name Sabir, but he said,
No.
no. He said, you're patient. This is what he told me. I never forget this. In 1999, I believe it was. Seriously. So
Oh.
the thing is that people don't understand the journey, what you got to go through. And this is why people think I don't know what I'm saying when I'm talking about law. This is why I said you could bring your best attorneys if you think they that sharp. You can bring anybody off the view. Tomorrow, set it up. And I'm gonna show you how good I am. No one can tell me who I am.
Right.
I'm not
That
your property.
part. That part.
Not your property, B, and they know this. So they make it complicated and hard for people to do what you got to do. But it's not hard, it's very easy. So when you go to state and ask for state ID, nigga, you still a slave, my G.
Right.
That's why they tell
That.
you driver's license in your state or this ID in your state. There's a whole method to this madness. I can tell you how to deal with it. But you wouldn't pay me $3,500, would you? $4,500. But anywho, let's get back to her. So she disrespected black men. They should be. They disrespect themselves. This is the funny part. Well, what do you mean, Sabir? They disrespect. This is black, right? This is black, and you got some
Mhm.
crystals and it look like it's white, right?
Right.
That's black. So called. And if I'm wrong, please bring me all of your black men right now to the cipher. And I'm gonna show you the difference. I'm gonna teach grown people the difference between black and white. So when I heard what she did, I laughed at it because it was a joke.
Okay.
She's supposed to be an attorney, but they said because all of them laughing, even Barack Obama, he's making a joke too. He's telling y'all the same thing, but y'all still not getting it. That's why they said we can do something to you and y'all still wouldn't get it. So disrespected, saying that you were crazy for voting for Trump. Talking about black people were black men are crazies. They already took y'all balls. The government already took your balls. So let me help y'all out how this works. And if I'm wrong, come on the feed. Keep trying to tell you. It's a thing called tubo canes. Now, most of y'all probably don't know what tubo canes are. You know what tubo canes is?
No.
Come on, y'all. I see some of y'all in that background trying to figure it out. I told you I'm gonna take my time with y'all. If I'm wrong, anybody can come on this feed and correct me, B. But you're going to critique me, you better be better than me.
Right.
Listen to me. Tubo canes is what it sound like. Tubo,
Two bulls, a king.
two balls with a cane.
And-
He said, I do. It's Masonic. Okay. So that means you're two balls and a cane. Now I'm gonna give you a little story. Remember when Django was hanging upside down? Remember that part in the movie? In Django?
okay.
Do you remember that movie? Django?
Uh-huh. I remember, right. I remember some of it. I'm trying to get it all the way together.
You should never forget anything. Remember, he was going to cut his balls off. Remember, in his penis. Now they don't even have to do it. They symbolically do it.
Right.
All of y'all manhood. You think I'm lying? That's why they don't speak up. They all here talking about civil rights. No, they took your balls, nigga, and your cane. 2 canes. You took your balls and your cane, nigga, from you. And it's symbolic. But in the movie, they was really doing stuff like that at that time. So if they can do that now, real rap, they would do it to you. If they can get away with doing what they did back then, oh, believe me, they would. Oh, believe me. And they would use some of our own people to do it. Trust me when I tell you. This is why they move to people that's safe. Boyce Watkins is a safe, rather y'all want to believe it or not. Boyce Watkins is a safe dude. Boyce Watkins don't want to have this. Dr. Greg Carr don't want to have this conversation. So they move to certain people who are safe. And they have this little clique in this, what you would call woke or conscious community, right?
Right.
I can sit in the room and tell if they in a Masonic lodge. I can probably tell you they in the frat. Every last one of these people that y'all sit on these social medias, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look at. Let me help you out. I'm gonna see if I can explain this to y'all. Look up. I want you to look up Diddy. Do you know that Diddy paid for his honorarium degree? Did y'all know that?
No.
You didn't know that?
No.
Okay, so let me explain how this works if y'all look it up for yourself.
Okay.
Matter of fact, here it is right here. I'm gonna pull it up. There it is. Yes, Howard University returns Diddy's Combs $1 million donation and revoked his honorary degree. So listen to me. You can pay to get an honorarium. Mike Tyson, either one, you have to influence someone like Edward Bernays, because Edward Bernays has an honorarium. So Edward Bernays is the father of public relations. Let me see, just in case you don't know. Bill Cosby. Did they take Bill Cosby from him? Okay. So Edward Bernays is the father of public relations. Bill Cosby. So when you go against, it's not, I keep trying to tell you, it's a difference between being qualified and competent. Malcolm told you this. Listen to me. Malcolm said there is a difference between being qualified and competent. I am competent, not qualified. When you're qualified, you're limited to something. If I'm wrong, you can bring your best of the best scholars. Trust me. So when you look up Diddy, or you look up Bill Cosby, or you look up Music Soul Child, you look up Mike Tyson, they paid, or they use them to influence other people.
Right.
That's how it works, right? So it's not about your skills, B. This is why it's in real hip hop. That's why everything is auto tunes. Have y'all noticed that?
Yes.
There's no skills in none of this stuff anymore.
No, not at all.
This is why, again, this is why so-called black folks are buying for blue checks.
And I was wondering, I had seen that too. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna buy that for? Like, I just didn't feel right. I was like, what I'm gonna be buying that for?
Why would you buy it?
I know who I am. Like, I know what I stand for. So, like, why I need that?
Because
people. And then I'm asking everybody else, and they all like, because you know that make you known. They give you more followers. They give you more.
Oh, you follow me?
So and I gotta pay for that every month, like you say. I gotta pay for that every month. So guess what? If my funds go low and I can't afford to pay for it, guess what? They gonna all be gone.
There you go. So what happened? Hold up. I'm going to explain this to you. This is what is happening with our people. They pay for those followers, right? So if your money went low, you done after that. See, I'm analog. Listen, I'm analog. I don't do this right here, sis. I told you I got music for everything. You ready? I got music for every goddamn thing. Pay attention.
We got another one, Bob. We got another one. Yo, Drew, what up, man? Let's go.
Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot.
When the show stop, what you know about? Come on, how to go about this? Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about? Come on, how to go about this? Seems like you can't sing or rap these days without auto-tune in the back these days. Well, fuck that, I got something to say. With brown blunts, green weed, and the smoker's grace. Hey, the best to do it was Roger Troutman. Nah, Shorty T-Pain didn't come out then. I was about 10, had striped Adidas, raised from back in the days, all types of leaders. Now I'm like, dang, they sound the same. Burke voice is original, he off the range. Dr. J, Barry White, whoa, Barry Manilow, the flow like that, he nice. So keep that original flow, that pump down, that shit you know. And I don't flip no O's. 2000 and right now when I spit they know. Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody.
This is what black people want right now. Can't do nothing without the blue check.
Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about? How to go about this?
This ain't a diss to nobody's art, cause Africa Bambaataa really gave it the start. You go back in the history of rap, man, and you'll see classic jams like Planet Rock and Pac Jam. Go online, look up Kraftwerk. Everything we doing is password. We already wore that hat, those pants, and that shirt.
So do you, man?
If that works. But we really here to talk about all the copies. Cause when it comes to hip hop, we the orthodoxy. Cats poorly copy sloppy. In that section, young people should not be. There used to be a time when you was writing your rhyme. You observed the rule of no biting, no imitating, no hating, no faking. We started breaking so we could stop fighting. Get enlightened. I battle you, you battle me. The crowd judges the originality. It's not about a salary. It's all about describing the reality that's grabbing me accurately.
Everybody wanna rap, everybody
battle,
wanna sing,
I battle.
everybody
Let's go.
do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about? Come on, how to go about this? Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about? Come on, how to go about?
Check it out.
This?
I can't rap. Pass me the program. I can't sing. Pass me the blue check.
It's so sad to me. Chris, tell him why it's more like a factory, actually.
Hip-hop is a new urban faculty, a function of the collective mental anatomy. You cats got it backwards. You say real is whack, and the fake shit that's good. Well, keep on faking.
You just keep making
Joints like these,
keep the spot shaking.
buckshot
KRS.
we F-R-E-S-H, fresh.
Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about?
Come on.
How to go about this? Everybody wanna rap, everybody wanna sing, everybody do their thing like a motherfucking robot. When the show stop, what you know about? Come on. How to go about this?
Damn. This is our people. So you want to know why we where we at? This is why we where we at. So a lot of them are sitting on his feed, sister. Believe me, they cringing and pricing. Well, what's the problem with having a blue check, Sabir? Because when the key is that when pressure comes, right, they can't handle real truth. So they call certain people in. They don't understand. I told you, I'm hip hop all day. I am the fifth element of hip hop. Definitely that, right? And that wasn't even prepared. But the crazy part is, black people disrespect their damn self. It's not her. You thought I was going to get on his feet and beat her up? No, I would sit with her and go head to head with her and have a conversation with her. See, this is the key. Now, if I got on his feet and start saying I'm going to expose people and they make exposed videos, everybody be over here like, nigga, I want to go. What are you talking about right now? Who did what? No. Nah. I would sit with her and ask her some key questions. Who's black? What about the Dred Scott case? And I would ask key questions. They love this title, right? That so-called black people said that, which if they can find it, let me know. The white man has no, the black man has no respect. Something like on the lines of the white man, something on the lines of no respect. They don't have to respect the black man. I don't know where that's at. I don't even know where they got that motherfucker from. Because honestly, I read through this whole Dred Scott case, and it ain't saying black nowhere in this mug. It says African. This is the whole Dred Scott case. I read this. I'm like, where? The black man has no rights that a white man was bound to respect. That's what they say, right? This is it. Now, if I'm wrong, somebody please jump on the feed and let me know, because it's not in there. It says Negro and it says African. Well, brother Sabir, well, Negro is the same thing as saying black. How about saying nigga then? You see how crazy this is?
Right, yeah.
We would accept the Negro part, but not the nigger part, because the nigger is the Latin part and the Negro is the Spanish part and the black is the English. So I can call you a nigger, black man, in English and everything is fine. I'm going to repeat this one more time.
It's crazy.
I'm going to repeat this one more time for the people that's in the back.
All
So
right.
if you say that Negro is black, right? Then nigga is Latin. Black is English. I can call you a nigga in English, brother. It's not the same. This is our crazy black people. It's not the same, brother. It's not, brother. We're not talking about the complexion of the skin because we talk about the inner part of the outer part. Nigga, what the? Wait a minute. You want to get scientifical when scientifical, whatever that's the word. But anyway, this is how they are. This is how they be. They be trying to get scientists on you, mother. Like, nah, nigga, we ain't talking about that, brother. But we talking about the inner. Then everybody can be black and everybody can be a nigga. You see how crazy this is? So the sick part is, like, I'm tired of so-called black woke wannabe conscious people, right? Getting on platforms acting like it's a black and a white thing, when the reality is every last one of them are Moors, and this is the one thing that they duck.
And they don't say.
Why would they see? You got blinders on, B. You can't see what I see. What's that song? You can't see what I can see. You're blind, baby. You're blind. And this is what is happening. They're blind as hell, and they want to be blind, because what happens when the light comes, oh my God, this is done. Like, nigga, turn the light off, brother. Turn the light. I want to stay in the dark. And this is what is happening with us. So you can't blame none of these Europeans or these white people in this day and time. How many educated and how many millionaires do we have in the so-called black conscious community? How many? We got a lot of them, don't we?
Yeah. So
my thing is, like, who's stopping you from doing anything? Nobody's stopping you.
No, but no.
You know what's stopping, but you know what's stopping them? Them feeling inferior. So when you can put out white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy, right? Everything has a vibration. I know some of y'all probably don't understand this, but yeah, it has a vibration. So when we used to make salat around the world, when Muslims make salat around the world, it's a vibration. When Indians used to chant, there was a vibration. They used to go out there. So how do you do it? You cut that off. I just told y'all, when you at the airport, you don't see birds on the tarp when the plane grade take off. There's something that they use to keep the birds off that tarp, because if the birds get caught up in the motor, the plane goes down.
Right.
What the hell do they have? We don't even use it, but we keep saying we woke. We woke. We are scientists. Europeans or white people are technicians, and every last one of your black conscious people went to their school. You want to go learn from a technician instead of a scientist. Make that make sense to me. I'm trying to figure out, make it make sense.
It don't. It wouldn't.
You see how quiet it is on his feed? Very quiet, ain't it? And they watching me, believe me, they watching. So we are scientists, right? We're not technicians. Europeans or white people are technicians. And every last one of these people that you see in these positions, in that position, they went to the European school. That's why you don't know nothing about the oldest university in the world. They telling you about Timbuktu. But I told you
that Dr. Umar didn't even know about.
He didn't even know Umar didn't even know about Tipo Tip.
And, I see. And he's somebody I used to follow because he used to talk mad shit, but then, like, yeah, he didn't bring no proof, no nothing. So I was like, I'm not understanding what's going on with him.
Listen, what people do, right? They will play you. And they will play you, and that's what happened with Darnell Rollins. And honestly, the Breakfast Club is doing the same thing. Y'all may think it's an attack. No. Mm-mm. Hold up. Give me 1 second. So I'm listening while I'm at work. No doubt. So let me show you how ill we are. You ready? Let me show you how ill we are as a people. Let me show y'all something. Remember, they're technicians. We're scientists. This is why it's called Moorish science, not Moorish religion. Moorish science, not Moorish religion. Moorish science. Because go back to Django again. We looked at the stars. I bet you most of y'all can't even walk through the desert. You know what? You'll be walking around in the circles. How you have to be a scientist to walk in that desert in the Mediterranean. You know you could take a tour out there, right? But you can't go by yourself because you definitely would get lost. This is how thrown off we are. We're not in tune with nature anymore. And they understand that. So they had to teach you their way. But if we bring it back home,
that's shooting out of their ways.
Let's bring it back home.
That's the building block.
Let's bring it back home.
Of the entire universe. Okay? Atom.
Let's go.
Okay? Which is today's called atom.
Atom.
Yeah. 10 to the minus 33 centimeters of space. 10 minus 43 seconds, that is time. If you want to see the last of the true, look at my face. If you want to crack the mysteries of life, study this rhyme. Everything you see is a molecular structure. Your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we senses matter. Everything molecular, even you rappers.
Let me say how ill this is. In court, they have a term called subject, matter, jurisdiction. One more time. Matter is the space. Subject, you. Matter is the time and space. Then the jurisdiction. Get me an attorney on a cipher. Subject, matter, jurisdiction. Let's go.
Everything you see is a molecular structure. Your clothes, your home, you, your mother, your brother. Molecules make up everything we senses matter. Everything molecular, even you rappers. Molecules are made by atoms coming together. Some molecule structures are soft, others tougher than leather. Whatever, the molecular structure of things come from the atomic structure of things. Now you gotta hear what I bring and what I sing clearly. We going through levels of string theory, but don't mind me, I'm just shining my light. True master got beat, so I'm a rhyme on this mic. 22 years rocking, something gotta be right. I'm not a crook, I'm more the archaeologist type. Digging for truth, I'm original, passing the pipe. Peacemaker, street savior, KRS-One is life. I got the feeling for fearlessly fighting fascism. I raise my voice against racism and classism. You can keep your fast living, I pass prison. Talk that shit, you get hit with an ass whipping. I stand with a protest sign. I'm not known for crime, I'm known to hold mine with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and that's the end of it.
If you give the Asian Africans scrap metal, okay?
Yeah,
they will transform that into gold.
Teacher, philosopher.
If you give the Asian African
crime, I'm known.
If y'all don't know who Dr. Ebo is, please look him up. Please look up Dr. Ebo. Listen up.
The whole mind with a chrome 9 elements. At this level, money is irrelevant. I'm making you more intelligent, and that's the end of it.
If you give the Asian...
Hold up. What happened to my music?
Scrap metal, okay?
Yeah,
they will transform that into gold.
Teacher, philosopher, mystic, scholar, don't get it twisted, we get that dollar, holla, this K will slay, back in the day and today, yes I do bring drama, I'm a builder, I'ma get iller, I'm a professional without the milk or Matilda, when I'm on the scene it's clear, the streets salute Chris with AR-15s in the air, who you think I'm teaching, and conscious don't need to be taught, I'm talking to my dudes going to court, them thugs in them strip clubs, rooms in the back rooms, real gangsters wondering when you coming back soon. Y'all little dudes is fakers. Y'all know money's made of cotton, so why you chasing paper? I'm not a hater, haters whack, no doubt. I'm a lover, and I love taking whack rappers out. So let's get to it. You youngins need a spanking, and in a few years you're gonna be giving me a thanking. Thank you, big brother. Can I have another? You can't play your rhymes for your mother. Every time I see another chick showing her ass for money, I holler, where your father, honey? What kind of childhood would produce an adult like that? It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. So why we holding ourselves back too? Yo, heaven got me, but really this hell have you? I'm speaking the truth to you, but you reject it because you don't really know what to do. So you frontin' in your own ignorance, in your own belligerence. Real gangsters, man, are militants. Y'all just hoes with a million woes. You supposed to be down with the Sopranos? Who knows?
Shout out to my brother True Master. True Master did the beats for Wu-Tang. That's why it sounds like that for y'all that don't know. I was in the studio in True Master's house in Harlem when he was doing that for KRS One. So he said, Dr. Ebo said, if you gave the ancient, not you modern people, if you gave the ancient Africans scrap metal, they can transform that into gold. And this is what we were doing. If you melt, you know you can melt a diamond. You do know that, right? So the crazy part is, they actually charge y'all God knows how much. And you said, baby, I love you so much. I'm gonna get you a diamond. Diamonds are forever. No, the hell they not. You think you can't melt a diamond? I bet you can. I bet you go online and look it up. But see, they have to sell y'all the illusion. But niggas go broke and then get divorced 2 years later. Like, make it make sense to me. Buy 'em a book, last longer.
Always does.
I'm just being real with you. But see, this is the crazy part. They have to cap you up. So the whole key to all of this is to, and if I'm wrong, correct me. The key to all of this is to what? Engineer the consent. Oh, y'all have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I guarantee you. But so those that know what I'm talking about is sitting in the background saying that nigga right. But how did he know that information? Where did he get that information from? Did he go to Howard University? Nigga, Howard don't teach this. They teach you how to get over on your own people. That's what Howard do teach. And Morehouse and Lincoln.
Shabir, those who don't understand, give an example of how you can engineer consent so that they see it's not like some.
Well, look at Barack Obama. He just did it. He talked about him. Didn't he just do it? He called them all kinds of names. You should be embarrassed. You should. He did it. Damn. Oh man. Shoot. I think I would go vote. He did it. They have to make you feel bad, and this is what is happening. So the whole key was what he did. If you pay attention, he was doing it. But he studied Edward Bernays too. I don't know if y'all know that or not. So Barack Obama studied Edward Bernays. Him. He's the father of public relations. You think I'm lying? Go research. I sent out a lot of information on it. Go research Barack Obama, right, studying Edward Bernays. And the crazy part, Edward Bernays didn't even go to college. That nigga got an honorarium. I'm gonna help y'all out. Just like the rest of them, they all got honorariums, right? So let me help them out real fast so y'all can understand how this works, okay? Because we impressed with titles. Oh, if I'm so wrong, please come rescue me. You better get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in if I'm wrong. Now, let's go to Edward Bernays for a second. They got another GoPro coming out. Hold up. You ready?
Thank you very much for being here. I mentioned to the people how old you were. I hope you don't mind me telling them that. And what kind of a doctor are you? What is your?
Let me say, he has 5 ages: 93, 1, mentally 45, and society. I wouldn't quiver if I saw poor Mr. Reagan. I'd say, "Hi, Reagan," and emotionally, I won't tell that to anybody.
So now you won't tell your emotional age to anybody?
No. Will you tell yours?
Well, based on your statistics, I've passed on weeks ago.
Pay attention. Maybe y'all learn
I'll
something.
accept that.
It was a lovely service, and I'm sorry you couldn't be there. But all right, now, doctor, tell me again what the doctor is. What are we dealing with?
Well,
You're the father of public relations.
What we're dealing with really is the concept that people will believe me more if you call me doctor.
Oh, I see.
God damn. You notice why they keep you repeat everything in European.
Actually, I am doctor because 2 universities gave me honorary degrees.
All right.
One was Boston University, and the other was Babson College.
So you're making the most of those degrees. Well, let's talk a little bit about public relations. You've been doing it for 70 years. Who were some of
72.
72. Who were some of your early accounts? Who were clients of yours back in the very beginning?
In the very beginning, Procter & Gamble was one of our accounts. They had a white floating soap called Ivory soap.
Right. That was the selling point. It would actually float in the bathtub or wherever you were bathing, I guess.
That's right. And they came to me one day and said that mothers washed the faces of the children, and they hated soap because their eyes were stinging from the soap. And that when people grew up, they wouldn't use any soap because they get conditioned in childhood, according to Freud, my uncle.
Sigmund Freud.
So you get ahead of yourself, but it's true. Your uncle was Sigmund Freud.
And so we made a study, and we found a sculptor, Brenda Putnam, who used soap instead of wax in developing her sculpture. And it then occurred to me that if we could develop soap sculpture competitions, I went to a psychologist and he said every child has a creative instinct.
Listen,
if we got some sculptors to be judges and had soap sculpture competitions for children in different age groups,
that would get them accustomed to using the soap.
That would get them.
Now, I don't think y'all just comprehended what he just told you. Dude, do you understand what he just said? Why do you think they have to indoctrinate your children at a young age? You don't get it? How many times have you heard me say a child have a creative mind?
Very creative.
Right?
Very, very.
We as adults, we the one that messed them up. So if I'm bringing this to you, which Europeans bring this to you, but our people ain't gonna bring this to you. But I'm studying. What you laughing at, Dre? He over there cracking up.
Like he just said, we were conditioned to hate using soap, and they engineered us to love soap, just like that. And now everybody uses soap.
What did they say about the hate that hate produced? What did they say? What did Frantz Fanon say? That the Frantz Fanon said he was talking about the oppressor will oppress the oppressed, and to the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. So you don't want to hear from Sabir because I ain't talking about I got 10 degrees, brother, from Howard University. I'm going to tell you, I went to Lincoln too, brother. How?
I'm sure most of your viewers have Old Spice. Have you ever? Why do you got Old Spice in your cupboard, bro? Like, why do you use Old Spice? Like, where'd that come from?
Listen, family, pick your poison on what you want to talk about with me. Let me tell you how crazy it is. Everything's an experiment. An experiment, right? Just follow me for a second. Remember I was telling you about the movie Fake Famous? Huh?
Yeah. The show.
Yeah, Fake Famous. I'm just showing y'all what's going on. So they testing everybody on the feed, babe. Right? They testing all these dudes, and all of these wannabe woke conscious people. That's why they failing. Right? All of them are buying friends. So let me help y'all out, just in case y'all don't know. And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna take you all the way there, okay? I want y'all to see how they do stuff. Like, just bear with me. This whole buying blue checks is a mother freaking test. I'm dead serious, B. Hold on, watch this. Now listen up.
Do you want to be famous?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sign me up.
I don't even feel like I want to. I feel like I deserve to. You know what I'm saying?
3, 2, 1.
More than any other occupation on earth, kids in America say they want to be famous influencers.
When they look at these influencers and they think, wow, this is an amazing life, but people don't realize most of the time it's not real.
Cucumbers?
I love it.
But is that number of how many followers you have actual fame? We want to do an experiment to see if we can take some random people and make them fake famous. Online, you can pretty much buy anything you want, including fake friends. There are hundreds of millions of them blending in online, and most people can't tell them apart from you and me.
My Instagram is crazy.
The more fake accounts you buy, the more fake likes and comments you need on your posts.
so exhausting. It's very competitive. I take like anti-anxiety pills, but I mean, who doesn't?
Will their life change for the better?
We've got a lot of followers, so I'm getting some free stuff.
Or are there unintended consequences for the worse?
I want to be famous for being me.
You want to be famous for being you?
People take Instagram too seriously, and I wish I could make my Instagram bio, please don't take this seriously.
There's so much that goes into portraying something that's not really there. It's a complete circus.
Did y'all ever watch that?
No, this was my first time watching this.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Just bear with me. What did the dude say in the fic? So everything is a test, right? He said, I'm gonna do a test, right? He said experiment. Let me correct that. He said an experiment. Let me show y'all something. Y'all want to see something that's ill? Listen to this. Listen.
Of course. Attempted robbery and resisting arrest. Well done, Winthorpe.
Hey man, I'm innocent. This guy bumped into me.
Listen to what he said. Now listen, watch this. Watch.
Shit, I can't be going to jail because some asswipe ain't watching where he's going.
Officer, I would like to press full charges. People like this are a menace to decent society.
Now watch what he say.
You're from a broken home, of course.
If we was broke, so what?
You have a history of juvenile arrests, I presume, drug abuse, reform school, state prisons, and all that.
You ain't talking to this guy. I want a lawyer. Is there a lawyer in the house?
Now watch this. This is in the 80s.
That man is a product of a poor environment. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. I can prove it.
Of course,
Watch.
there's something wrong with him. He's a Negro.
Did he say black?
Probably been stealing so he can crawl.
Now watch this.
Surroundings.
And pay attention. What I just told you about the experiment. Watch this. Watch the experiment part.
Given the right surroundings and encouragement, I'll bet that man could run our company as well as your young Winthorpe.
Are we talking about a wager, Randolph? I suppose you think Winthorpe, say if he were to lose his job, would resort to holding up people.
It's
on
a
the streets?
game. Watch.
No, I don't think just losing his job would be enough for Winthorpe. I think we'd have to keep a little more misfortune on those narrow shoulders. If he lost his job and his home and his fiancée and his friends, if he were somehow disgraced and arrested with the police and thrown in jail even, yes, I'm sure he'd take to crime like a fish to water.
You'd have to put him in the wrong surroundings, of course.
Listen to this, man.
Worst sort of people. I mean, real scum, Randall.
We've done it before. This time it's in a good cause. How much you want to bet?
The usual amount?
Why not?
$5. So it was $5. So he said, we're going to do an experiment, right? And Negroes still ain't get. I hooky school. I remember hooky in school. That was around my way. That's trading places. That's the weirdest thing. I'm saying like, yo, my G, like we still falling for it. The experiment. They can make or break you. If you go back and watch that Robin Hood movie, go in there where he said the church can make or break you. And this is what is happening with our people. That's why I said in Frantz Fanon's work, he said that the black man is inferior. It's not white supremacy. It's inferior. I'm not inferior to no one, and nobody's superior over me. So the crazy part is I'm not trying to live up to you or go to your school and smile. Yes, I got 10 degrees from the white man because I can fit in now. And that's what's happening. So it's all an experiment. So real people they run from. Real motherfuckers that want to stand on 10 toes down, they will say, no, we don't want him. Which school did you go to? I went to the best school ever. You know what that university was? Do anybody know?
Sure, not the first one you was talking about that was ever created. That's for sure.
Not that one.
Your mother?
My mother's womb, bro. That's the greatest university that I came from, bro. Who do you think that umbilical cord is? And that placenta is, and that fez we wear on our heads. You think it's religious, my G? No. You had it, you call it a mortarboard when you in college, right? It's called cap and gown when you in there, but it's really called a mortar board, and it's a fez which holds mortar in the womb, in the umbilical cord. That's what that is. We are scientists, B. They know this. That's why the Masons wear your fez on their head and they tie down on one side. The majority of your people is in those lodges. If I'm lying, bring it. I know who they are inside these lodges. And you don't even know the history that you was whipped into Christianity, B. You was whipped in it. And if you studied history, if you studied the Moriscos, if you studied that type of stuff, and you read Africa versus America and other books that I do have, you will be like, nigga, that's what really happened to us. So when you do it for so long, right, you ain't got to touch it no more. That's what Frantz Fanon was speaking about, that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed, and to the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. So it's not a black and a white thing like they want you to believe it is. No, they know exactly who you are. That's why they wear your fez on their head. And the women call themselves Eastern Stars inside the Masonic Lodge. Am I lying? Why are they calling themselves Eastern Stars? Where you face at the pray, you pray towards the east. To the east, my brother, to the east. They say to the west, my brother, but I say to the east. So this is the type of conversation they're afraid of. It's not because I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't teach hate. You thought I was going to beat her up? No, I would sit with Sonny and ask key questions to Sonny. I couldn't be on that platform and sit there and listen to them. Yeah, well, you know what? You crazy for voting for Trump. You crazy for voting Kamala Harris. She can't even finish a full damn sentence, man. Like, listen to her. She sounds crazy, like she drunk. She probably do drink. She looked like one of those people.
She do, especially when she lied and said that she was listening to Tupac in her college days.
Tupac. How you ain't never see her before she started running
before now.
You ain't
she
never
wouldn't even mention or word about.
Listen, all of this stuff is the cap up. This is the cap up. I would sit with her too. But you got to understand, Roland Martin, I'm all a part of that too. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but yeah, he's part of it too. But the crazy part is, I'm going to show something. I know I may be wrong. I may be wrong, sister, but I'm going to do this. I swear to God. I'm so wrong for this one. There was a... Remember when Roland Martin, Roland Martin, whatever his nigga name is. Remember he got caught with watching that dude?
I remember.
You remember, right? But do you know there was a photo before that too? I don't know if y'all black people got short attention spans. But do know there was a video of footage before that when him standing with dudes with tight pants on, but like tight ones, swimming trunks on. I don't know what it's called, but let me see if I can find it. You could probably Google it. But anyway, it's there. But we forget. And I'm not beating up Roland Martin. I would love to go to head with this nigga too, but I'm just being real. There is a photo of him, if I can find it. I told you I don't have nothing prepared, but I'm going to show you. And I was laughing and I didn't want to bring this up, but I said, I got to bring this up. So there's a photo with Roland with two brothers, and you could tell they like this. Here you go. Found it. If you saw this at glance, what would you think, sis? That's Roland Martin in the middle. Ain't no way in
what the hell they got going on?
What the hell I'm gonna take a picture like that?
Yeah, like they butt naked. He got his little titty on his arm, and like what the hell?
Nigga, I ain't taking no picture with no nigga like that. You
got hell no.
First of all, you ain't even in shape for me to take it. Nick, what the hell?
Put some fucking clothes on.
What? You niggas are crazy, dude. Ain't no way in hell I'll be doing that, G. Ain't nothing happening. That's what, see how we forget things? So
peace to the family, man.
His fam was good. So they have
you know that nigga Sweet Booty.
I can care less. This day, listen, bro, let me tell you something. If he's Sweet Booty, he got more rights than you, black man.
Nah, really. He think he got more rights.
No. You didn't hear what I'm saying. No. Gay people got more rights. You know, if you threaten
you went that route with it. Okay.
A gay person, you know they can lock you up for a hate crime. Nigga, make it make sense. That's what I mean. They got more rights than you. So even if he came out, we in 2024. I don't care if that's what you are. I just won't drink after you.
You know what's wild? It's wild to see immigrants try to dance on our head a little bit. You know
They
what I'm
ain't
saying?
dancing on our head. I ain't never had one immigrant dance on my head.
He trying to. He been
Ain't
talking down on us for a long time.
Who?
Roland Martin.
Roland Martin was born here.
That don't mean he us.
What you mean he's not us?
That nigga's a Haitian.
So what? Haiti's America.
I mean, come on now. I'm talking about like homeland.
No, brother. I see it. Come on, Haiti's America.
I mean, I get that part. It's a part of the Americas, but
Okay,
he's not home.
Why not? What do you hold up? No, you're not even in America, brother. You're in the United States.
I'm in America.
No, you're not. You're in the United States.
The United States with 13 colonies.
Okay, I'm going to help you out. And they made 50. Get your civics together.
I ain't trying to break it with you.
Yeah, I'm fine, but I'm just telling you what it is.
Gotcha.
So
I'm just
America,
saying, though.
let me help you out.
You know, them niggas from the islands be kind of fruity.
No, brother. No, brother. How do you know? You know everybody.
They dance fruity. What
You know
mean
everybody.
They dance fruity.
You know everybody from the islands.
No, I don't. I know
All right,
some solid niggas from the islands though.
So don't say everybody. That's like saying all black people.
I said Roland is a fruity.
I don't listen. I don't know. I don't know him.
You just put up a picture. He's a fruity, didn't you?
Listen, all I said, he may be. Didn't I say that?
No, he is. Forget the maybe.
Brother,
He's a fruit.
Him. You don't know him. Don't do that, Ash. Go back in the room. You don't know him, so you can't speak on him like that.
Who take pictures like that, G?
That's on him. People take pictures with killers and murders, brother.
I ain't never seen no nigga take a picture like that.
I don't. Niggas take pictures with murder. If I show you a picture with me in South Philadelphia and I point out everybody that got bodies, you be like, really? So I'm gonna be 100. This is the weird part. Like, we speak on these people as if we know them. I'm just putting it out there. Now, if you put me in a room with them, worry about yourself. What you do? Did you ever call a woman a bitch? Did you ever call a woman a bitch?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then. So don't talk about nobody. Let me make.
And a woman called me a bitch too.
That's okay. I never.
She ain't shit. We ain't shit. We trying to get it together though.
Women call me all kinds of names, but I never called them a bitch.
You see what I'm saying?
I never
that
called him
bitch
a bitch.
Ain't shit.
Listen, but I never called him a bitch.
And we ain't shit either. We trying to get it together though,
listen
right?
to me. Let me help you out. Slow down. I never called a woman a bitch, and I never put my hands on a woman, even though they put their hands on me. This is the key, brother. You got to understand.
I done smacked the hoe after she smacked me.
No, I would never call him a hoe. And if nigga, I wish a nigga would call my daughter a hoe. I'd be on your heels.
You see what I'm saying? Fuck them bitches.
But my point is, okay, well, you do that. But that's the type of person you tell me about weak ass niggas. Okay, so
Roland Martin is a weak ass nigga.
You weak one too when you put your hands on a woman.
No, if a bitch hit me, I'ma hit her back.
Okay, that's you then. I just told you a weak ass nigga.
Yeah, you a strong nigga, huh? You just take punches, huh?
Nigga, I took bullets. I don't give a damn.
I mean, punches, bullets. You let a bitch shoot you.
That's okay. They are.
Yeah. Let me say, it's not okay with me.
Let me say this.
Lay that bitch down. You crazy as hell.
Let me say this to the women too.
And it's those minds there.
Let me explain this to you women. If a man, you want to really piss a man off, if a man called you a bitch, in the words of my sister G Simone, right? What is the definition of a weak ass nigga? A weak ass nigga is the ones that's going on right now.
You know as well.
Let the government.
These same hoes that complain about being.
Chill out, because I'm gonna mute you. If a woman calls you a bitch and if you want to get at the dude, tell him you are a bitch. Tell him because I take control.
When you digging them down, they like to be called bitch.
Hey, bro, we don't have that type of conversation on here, brother. But anyway, I think you got to go to World Star for that. He's one of those weak ass dudes that actually drop his gun when a cop come or somebody come. Right. He's them type of dudes. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about me having the street thing in me. I know weak ass niggas. And if you don't like what I said, that's all y'all gotta do is jump on the feed. See, this is the thing. They will put their hands on a woman and but never put their hands on another nigga.
On a man, yep. And that's just how they be.
Witnessed this all my life, B. I witnessed it. Let me tell you something, fam. My brother got stabbed 10 times because he turned his back on his woman. My brother don't beat women up, but my brother ain't no joke. Trust me, he's not. So my thing is that, and I'm not saying it's good, it's just that you leave the relationship, period. Leave. If it's not healthy, leave.
Yeah, if it's not healthy or you're not grown, then
because niggas depend on that. It's not. It's no man's job to make a woman happy, and it's no woman's job to make a man happy.
Only we can make us happy.
Only you can make yourself happy. And this is the part of growing up. You
Mhm.
follow me? They don't want to grow up. They still little boys. I'm gonna beat her up because that bitch when I was dicking her down and such, nigga, please, she can get that anywhere.
Yeah, I promise you.
Anywhere. This is the crazy part. But I know y'all don't want this kind of conversation. So Haiti is America. So you could take that back to Tariq Nasheed and the whole squad. Take it back to him that America is a continent. Okay? Show that and you tell me. So he is still here because your master came in and told y'all something totally different. So let me educate this brother real fast. So let's find out who are the original Indians. America's Aboriginal, running the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent, not country, continent, by the European. The original application of the name. He should buy this book off me, for real, for real. He should buy this book. But let me show you a little bit more. Bear with me. Let's show you who the original Indians are. Which he won't read because that's what niggas do. They don't read. This book is called Early Spanish Main. This is going to tell you that the original people, the people was called Indians. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica, also the Bahamas. They was the first people that was called Indians. Do your due diligence. But I know you don't want to read, brother, but you want somebody who told you could bring your best scholars to this cipher, homie. I stay ready. I stay ready. And I ain't even got to hate you. Because I don't have hate in my heart for nobody.
For nobody.
But there it is right there. The first people that's called Indians. I bet you your Tariq Nasheed and them ain't show y'all this. I guarantee you. Cuba, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. Anybody that you put me on their platform, I'm going to show you how I am. You know, goddamn running around talking about pointing fingers at people. Oh, yeah, man, she made me do it. It sounds like Adam blaming Eve.
Eve for making him eat the apple when
No,
he had his own decision.
No, she didn't make him eat the apple. That nigga wanted booty like these Negroes.
Yeah. So to get in with her, he just went all in.
I'm gonna buy you the Red Lobsters. I'm gonna buy you the shrimp.
I'm gonna eat the apple.
You know what's crazy? Like I tell people I have stories. I was out here at the Spectrum. What was it at? The LA Center in LA. One of these places. It was a comedy show there. I was there with DL. DL was there. Kevin Hart was this when I first moved out here. LA Live. And I remember sitting at the bar. I came in. This is when I first came from Philly. I had Timberland boots on, sis. I swear to God. I had ripped up jeans on, and I'm chilling with Timberland boots on. And I had a white V-neck T-shirt on, like this black one I have. I never changed. So I'm sitting in the LA Live, right? And then the people started coming in, and Cedric was in there. And if I see Cedric again, I told him about that story when I came up there because I told him he should play Idi Amin one time. Right. And I told him he should play Marcus Garvey. That's how dark he is. And I remember sitting at the bar and I remember I was getting the orange juice and I would get this what's the stuff called Grand Grenade? Something that's like the red to make it look like you drinking. Grenade. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, the dude, I asked him for that and some orange juice. And as I'm sitting next to him, there was a brother and a sister and her aunt, I think it was. And the lady, the dude was buying drinks. Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you, the drinks was like $60, sis. I swear to God, $60 a pop.
Well, I believe you.
So the dude didn't even charge me for my orange juice. He just said, take it, right? So as I'm sitting there, I'm hearing them whisper, thank you, grenadine. Thank you, family. It's called grenadine. That's what it was. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So he poured grenadine in there, right? So as I'm sitting there, I'm listening to the lady talk. She said that this dude buying all these drinks thinking he's going to go sleep with us. It was I said, nigga, he was there. So everybody comes into the room, right? So the real producers, they wasn't dressed up. Niggas was dressed up. Go back over there. They was dressed up, right? So I was having a conversation. He said, like, because they kept asking what I do because I wasn't, I was in a corner by myself chilling. So they'll look at certain people while we look for fame. This is the key. Yes, baby?
We playing games.
Okay, baby. This is the key about our people. We seek attention instead of respect.
Mm-hmm.
This is difference. Seek respect, not attention. Seek respect. It lasts longer, not attention. So as I'm in there, the dude comes to me, asks me, what do I do? And then that's when Cedric came in and Brandon from Big Mama's house. He was there too. He got locks now. Y'all probably see him. Brandon. So as I'm sitting there, like I'm talking to Brandon and we talking, they didn't know what the hell I did. But every Negro wanted to play dress up because they wanted attention from somebody. And this is what we have today. Niggas want to play dress up.
Right.
So nothing's coming out is going to happen that's positive because niggas want to keep fitting in. But you keep complaining about the white man and the white supremacist, brother. Have you pay attention? But you try to dress more like him. You're trying to dress like him. So that's what France Fanon was speaking on about the inferiority of the black man. I'm not trying to fit into them. I'm not trying to be like them. And nor would I sit here and beat them up because I know better. Because I know who I am. That's the difference. So when you read stuff like this, right? When you read things like this from France Fanon, the African today is the feeling of inferiority, right? By blacks, especially evident in the educated black man who is constantly trying to overcome it. This is what we're doing right here. Dress like him, speak like him, red bottom, the whole 9 yards, but you want to call everybody else the third world. You want to call everybody else uncivilized when really the reality is we civilize every goddamn body. You just don't know who you are.
Right.
So you do have actually Haitians that are Muslims, and they are Moors without a shadow of a doubt. If anybody wants to try me, try me. And this is what is happening right now because the door, this thing is opening up, sis. This thing is opening up, and I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's coming. And they trying everything to try to stop it. Let me just show you something. Look at this. Let's change the narrative. Islam is growing in Haiti. Let me show you something, sis. They said Islam is growing in Haiti. They said, let's change the narrative. Let's change the narrative. It's coming. You can't stop it. The only thing you can do is create the distractions. That's all they can do. So we keep trying to fit in. All of these woke wannabe black conscious people, they want to fit in. That's why they pay $14.95 a month to be influencers. It's the fake famous. So you want to get mad at everybody saying black people are stupid, black people are crazy. Maybe they really are. You got to be if you run around talking about you a black person. You got to be. And I'm talking to the educated ones. Okay? So this is what is happening with us. It's not Sabir's fault. I'm just the messenger. Right? Just the messenger. Right? Because we can sit here all day long and I can tell you what they're doing to you. I will never pay for a blue check to influence you. That's all you got to do is put me in a room with whoever you think is that great. That's what hip hop is really about. That's what hip hop's about. So I'm going to share something else with you. Right? And this is the Magna Carta that's actually in Harrison Law Library. I told y'all, you in Houston, Texas, go to Harrison Law Library. You'll see this in the doorway as soon as you walk in there. That's the Magna Carta. This is the one thing they don't teach you. And I'm going to show you something else. Bear with me. I got a couple more things I want to share with you. This is a bar card from an attorney. That's why I said you can put me in a room with any of them. And I'm going to say, where's your bar card at to be an attorney? That's a bar card. And I'm going to show you where I got that from. It don't say lawyer on it. It says attorney. And anybody want to sit up here and try to say it's the same thing? Try me. It's not the same. It's a conflict of interest. Attorneys are officers of the court. Attorneys are officers of the court. Factology. And this is the back part. This is the back part of his bar card. That's all you got to do is please a few people. So all you got to do is please a few. That's the back of his card. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me show you who this brother is. You ready? Let me show you who he is. I pops up in barbershop talks, but let me just show you something. So I was in San Antonio, Texas. This is me in San Antonio, Texas. And this is the attorney sitting right next to me. And I felt this whole vibe the whole time I was there. His whole vibe. And then the dude whispered, said, you know, he's an attorney. I said, I felt something was weird about this dude, but this is him.
Well,
You ain't getting old, bro.
I can't do that because
Random pop up in the barbershop.
No.
Watch this. Watch out. You can move it.
somebody tell me what money is.
Do it that way.
What's money?
Flip it from
What's
this
money?
side to you.
Oh, you said what is it? There it is.
This is on YouTube comments too. Now watch the dude that's sitting next to me. I'm a humble dude. I sit in the barbershop and just chill and just have a spark up. Watch this.
Anything of value. Laid out there for years. Yes.
That brother right here.
True. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't 100% true because we were at a table in Camden, New Jersey.
That's his bar card.
Going on in the early, like late 90s. It was a lot of us. We used to have this like at the Packer building in Camden, New Jersey. So we used to sit at a table with Sister Val, Arsanti, Ascara. I mean, you have people that was doing these things, but they were trying to get something from nothing. Right. And what it was that I remember them coming in, man. They came in, the feds came in and locked everybody. This is so crazy. I tell people, stop trying to get something for nothing. You have to understand it. But I mean, we were trendsetters when we did it. You know what I mean? It was cool. But what it was, people started getting greedy. They started doing things like buying. It was more they were trying to buy Lear jets off of decks. You know what I mean? Straight up, it was that type of. I'm sitting in a courtroom in Camden, New Jersey.
This is a real story.
This is when I think my second year doing radio, and I'm listening to the case, and I'm like, I had a fezzo just like that. I'm stooping down in the chair, like, man, this is crazy. Like, I'm moving in the chair, literally like this. Like, right. Man, this is.
That's what I was doing in the courtroom.
You know what I mean? Because to hear what they were doing, it wasn't, it was crazy. They was literally, what got us, it was that they were trying to pay off with debt notes, like a piece of paper, and what they were doing is getting porno on private jets. This is what was going on in the courtroom. Okay. So they was bringing the dirt out what was going on. But the real brothers like Arsanti, and I wish he got a lot of years. They was giving them cats like 60 years. I swear to God.
60 years.
Arsanti's still locked up from back then. And we in 2018, them cats went to
That
jail.
was 2018 on here.
2000. Like literally. So the other ones might be dead. They was in their 60s back then. So all this stuff was jumping off. And I heard the discharge and the UCCs, and I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? If the UCCs work, but you got to know how to make it work. Right. You see what I'm saying? So Taj was the one. Taj was saying, don't touch that. Don't deal with this. The only thing the UCC was for is to protect your rights. That's all it was for. That's it. It wasn't to get out of nothing. It was just to protect your rights. That's what it was for. That's what it was for. All this old discharging the debt. We can do this claim of nationality and discharge this. No, it wasn't about none of that. I see all this stuff fall apart. And that's why I stepped away from it and said, man, I'm done. We don't have no platform. We didn't have no radio stations. We had a newspaper, but nobody was supporting the Elmer Rock and Star. And even Todd would say this. When we had the Elmer Rock and Star, people thought it was religion. So it wasn't being out to everybody else. So it was only amongst the Moors. That's how it was set up. So you have the final call was really the final call. Anybody pick up or stuff.
Let me show you something.
And right now, the talk, and this is why so many people coming after Moors, because the Moors are waking up.
2018, I said
the
this.
barbershop. This is where the first communication comes in at. Right here. This is the first time being committed.
He's the
I
attorney.
was sitting in Starbucks yesterday on Bandera Road, and I did a video of this. I'm sitting sovereign citizen.
So
You're specific.
when I was telling them in here, I said jury nullification is the key. So jury nullification is deal with the facts in the law. That was in 2018. You would think people would say, yo, Sabir, no, they don't want to have this conversation with me. I could tell you everything what happened to those Moors in Camden, New Jersey, because I was a part of it. It's a certain way that you had to move with this. So those dudes they was doing 60 or 70 years, man, because they was buying or trying to discharge stuff and get Lear jets and pornos and all. It was crazy as hell. But the crazy part is it takes a lot of finances and a lot of time to do this, B. This is not no give me $4,500 and everything is fine. And this is why I said, if you call my number, I may want $2,500 just to speak with me. This is how it is. It's getting to that point because I don't need to talk to y'all. All you got to do is go back and watch my videos and hear what I was saying back then. So everything I've done, I proved it to you. And I talked about jury nullification, and I talked about how I couldn't be on jury duty anymore. They told me I was disqualified from jury duty. Y'all can look that up online, Sabir Bay in San Antonio. They would tell me I was disqualified. And I was asking them key questions. Where did you get this from? How did you get this? Because once you understand this, it's a wrap. If you look up jury nullification, you'll find out what I'm saying. So one person can acquit anybody. So they're trying to stop that also. So this is the game, and they will use our own people. They will use our people to do it. But you got to arm yourself. You got to arm yourself, B, because a lot of these woke conscious cats, they're part of the problem. So I'm almost finished. Okay, so if you want to support, I have a Zelly, PayPal, and Chime. Okay, to keep this type of content going. So let me show you something else. Remember I talked about the oldest university in the world, sis? What did I say it was at?
I remember the lady who you was speaking about, but I can't remember the name of the school.
It's called El Cataween.
El Cataween.
All right. So it was one older than that. Okay. And the one that's older than that is right here. It's in Tunis. But it's not a school no more. It's a mosque now. If you look it up online, it's called Zaytuna. That's me standing in front of it in North Africa. Let's have these types of conversations right here. Let's see if we can have those types of conversations. That's the oldest university right there besides El Cataween. And this is in Tunis. The other one is in Morocco, but she was from Tunis. So let me see if I can pull it up. I thought I had it up here. But see, people scared of this type of conversation. Right? So that's Zaytuna. Let me see if I can pull it up. So this one is older. This one is older than the one that's in Fez, but it's a mosque now. So let me pull this up to show y'all, so y'all can do y'all research on it. But none of these universities that I'm bringing up to y'all and none of these conversations mean nothing. We don't support real truth, at all. But this is it right here, Zaytuna. And it's a beautiful place. I was there. This was the oldest university, older than the one El Cataween. Oh, it says Africa. Really? Okay. It's called Zaytuna. So the other one, when you look that up, when you look that university up, and then you go to the other one, El Cataween, which I was at, 1 second, which your so-called black scholars are not going to talk about this too, but they'll tell you everything about Timbuktu. So I'm not here to beat people. I'm here to set the record straight. This is Fatima Feta. It's by a woman. It's not Timbuktu. She was from Tunis. The other one was the 8th century. This is the 9th century. I was here also. I did videos on it. Okay. In 859. Higher learning. Look. Why we talked about this? Why are we not talking about this, sis?
Because they don't want us to know that.
Of course, you can't tell black people this. We gotta beg for loans, B. I was here.
And big, yeah.
I was there. But for the people that don't understand how deep this history go, you know there was a pope that went there too. Let me help y'all out. What would a pope be doing in a Muslim school? Because he was the one that brought all of this to Europe. This guy, Pope Sylvester II. Look him up. What would a pope be going to El Cataween for? Y'all still don't get it. You still don't get the picture. What would he be doing there?
To get our knowledge.
And that's it. While we run from it.
Right.
We run from this information. There's no biting in this, B. There's no biting. But once you understand how this game is being played, bro, you get out your feelings. Go look it up. I was in El Cataween. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. And this is in Fez, Morocco. Hold up. You would think they want to sit and talk with me. There it is. Let me blow it up for you. That's El Cataween right there where you see me sitting at. So I went to both of them. But black folks don't want to hear this. Again, I got it. Because your master didn't tell you. Or one of your didn't tell you that. That's El Cataween. So, you know, it is what it is, man. And let me show you back to Tunis one more time. I'm going to show you the hallways of North Africa and Tunis, where I was walking at nighttime. Let me show you how ill this is, Dre. All this is Morocco and Tunis. This is not Morocco, though. This is Tunis. That's a hallway. This is the Medina. That's what it looks like at night walking. Okay. Mm-hmm. And also, this is also in Tunis. This is on the rooftop, and that's the mosque right there.
That's the one that's lit up.
Yep. I don't know who this is. That's a fake page, brother. We ain't doing nothing over here, homie. Let me see. Let me hold my joint. Yo.
Yeah, good evening. I don't know. I was looking at Tunisia. You were like, I don't know, were you a proponent of Islam? Are you trying to convert?
Convert what? What did I sound like I'm converting?
Well, I don't know exactly what the
sound like you're educating.
Okay, so let me help you out, brother. What you can do is sit back and relax and learn.
Well,
something.
I don't tend to relax with people that like to talk up the virtues of Islam, the biggest not so Islamo filth on the country. I know you think that the Christianity is the white man probably and is the white devil and whatnot. When Islam, in Islam, in the Arabic word, there's only one word for a black person. Do you know what that is in Islam? Do you know what that is?
Hold on.
It's called an abid. It's called an abid.
Hold on. Let me explain to this guy right here. Let me pause him for a second. Let me explain this to you for a second. Do you know what abid means, people? If you Google, do me a favor, Dre. Do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. Right? Would you name your child a slave?
Nah.
So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look up the word abid, right? Look up the word abid. And I'm going to tell you it's going to be a boy's name. Now let me explain this to you. Because he don't understand it, because I don't know who you think he's talking to. But anywho, abid means the servant or slave of Allah. That's what abid means. So when the Europeans came in, because they was the ones that actually laid the foundation for colonization, because I'm very familiar with the Crusades, brother. If you want me to pull the Crusades out, I can. If you want me to pull out the Inquisition, I definitely could do that too. So you're not talking to a slouch, my G. So abid actually is a child's name too. It means a servant because you have denotations, connotations, prepositions, and whatever. So what they had to do is they had to change it. Look it up, Brother Dre, and I hope he looks it up too. I want you to look up Abib and research it and make me out of a liar.
I'll look it up. I just wanted to say that Muhammad, his father was called Abdullah. They were trying to shit on him. The Persian, no, the Fatimid. What's the term I'm looking for?
You follow me?
The
But then
guys, they call his
he
dad
think he's talking
Abdullah,
to one of
trying to
these
shit on
slouches,
him.
brother. But
Yeah.
let me explain this to him. See, he jumped off this feed. So let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you. I know what the hell I'm talking about. Every last one of you. You think that I'm going to buckle over pressure with anybody, my G? I'm not going to get emotional, my G. Malcolm said be cool, calm, and collective, bruh. You follow me? Cool, calm, and collective. You can bring your best of the best of the best, brother, and set it up. I'll be like Malcolm at Harvard University and send you out with your tail between your legs, my G. That's how this works. So don't play with me with that. I understand what the European has done. You can't use that on Sabir. You can't use that on me. It don't work like that with me. You can't use that over my mother freaking head. Take that to somebody else because he don't even understand what Islam is. So before I go, and I know he's still watching, and I want him to do his research, Islam means peace. You can say shalom. You can say peace in English. And
Salam and all of that.
And you can say a Muslim means one who submits to do the will of God. That's it. You ain't talking to a beginner, my G. You're not talking to a beginner. I'm good at what I do, and I'm very cool, calm, and collective. You think I don't know about the Crusades, brother? This is the dude, Sabir Bey, that you don't want to go up against, homie. Trust me, you don't.
He
Okay?
said 10 minutes was like, oh, come and poop on this guy's feed. He didn't know who he was messing with.
He really didn't know because, again, he gonna learn. You gonna learn today, goddamn. I gave him don't ever tell me how many minutes. I already did what I did. I told you to go look up Abib. Did y'all look it up? So when someone says something, you go look it up. I'm not here to hold grown people's hands, brother. You don't pay me for this. But I'm good. But he could have stayed on here, but he jumped off. See, because he thought he was talking to one of these black conscious people. You one of the ones that believe. What he say? You one of the ones that believe. But the black nigga ain't nobody black and ain't nobody white. Let me help him out before I go. White people was invented by a playwright in the 1600s. Google that. Google the invention of white people. I see white people. Nobody's white and nobody's black. Nobody's white and nobody's black. Nobody's white and nobody's black. You got the wrong channel, brother. I'm not the one. Maybe I'm crazy. So listen. I do appreciate everybody, but if you want to holler at me, my email is right there. Maybe I'll continue this tomorrow, but I do want to eat. And just maybe I'm kind of crazy, huh?
Kinda.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe. Maybe kinda. Or you are.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place.
Maybe I lost my mind. I gotta go, y'all. I had fun. Share it out.
And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much.
I just knew too much, y'all.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? And I know that you were having the time of your life. But think twice.
You better think twice before you come up against me.
That's my only advice.
That's my only advice.